Thanks for joining us today. My name is Yushu, and I am a Master of Professional Kinesiology student from University of Toronto. So today's exercise will be a lower body workout, which includes a warm-up and cool-down, and will last for about 25 minutes. Modifications will be provided for all exercises. As with any exercise program, please recognize that while there are great health benefits, there is the possibility of injury. If at any point during your workout you begin to feel faint, dizzy, or have physical discomfort, you should stop immediately and seek medical attention if symptoms persist. Just as a safety reminder, have a chair close by to allow you to sit should you require a break, and some water and a towel handy. Take a longer rest between exercises if needed, and if you're alone, have a phone within reach for emergencies. Please use your judgment in selecting exercises that are safe for your ability and fitness level. And most important, go at your own pace. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna set my timer, and we're gonna get started with some warm-ups. First one we're gonna do is ankle roll. So grab a chair, sit with your back supported, and we're gonna rotate our ankles. So rotate them towards you first, nice and slowly. And switch to the other direction, rotate them outwardly. Thanks for your patience for waiting. And we're gonna switch to the next warm up in 3, 2, 1. So I want you to hold on to a chair or wall and swing your leg back, forward and backwards. I want you to point your toe in when you swing forward and point them out when you swing out. In and out, toes in, toes out. Stand nice and tall, keep your core engaged. I'm gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. All right, come to the other side. We're gonna do the opposite leg. So swing forward, toes in, swing backward, toes out. Stand nice and tall. Keep those hips squared, core tight. Keep breathing. Just warming up your hip joints. All right, next one, we're gonna switch to side leg swing. So you're gonna swing your leg across your body like so. All right, hold on to something and swing across and out. I want you to point your toes in when you swing across and point them out when you swing out. Keep the standing leg, keep the standing knee soft and core tight. All right, we're gonna switch to the other leg. Point your toe in when you go in and point them out when you swing out. Give yourself more space if you need to. Keep breathing and stand nice and tall. We're gonna change into next one in 3, 2, 1. Our next one, we have high knee. So I want you to bring your knees up, drive those knees high. And you can keep your hands right here so you can know how high your knees are. All right, to make it more challenging, you could pick up the pace, like so. Or you could slow down into a marching, whichever that's best for you. And next one we have good morning. So bring your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward, and we're gonna start to bend at our hips. So keep those knees soft and knees in line with your toes. You're just bending at the hips. You should feel the stretch as you lower in the back of the leg and come back up. Keep your core tight, back straight. 3, 2, 1. All right, next one, we have side lunges. So bring those feet wide And toes pointing forward. We're just gonna lunge to one side, sit back with your hips, come back to the middle, and shift to the other side. And lunge. Keep your core tight, really sit back with the hips. Keep your knees in line with your toes, like so. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. All right, next up we have butt kicks. So bring your heels up towards your bum. This one will really warm up your hamstrings. Keep breathing. Pick up the pace if you want. Slower. So you can go fast, you can go slow. Go at your own pace. All right, 3, 2, 1. Last warm up we have is a side shuffle. So you're gonna start in the bend position. So bend at your hips. And we're gonna start by counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap on 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like we're dancing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, stay in that hinge position. Stay low, core tight. And that's all for the warm up. So everybody grab some water if you need to. And we're gonna move on to our lower body training in about 20 seconds. So we have 2 rounds of 5 exercises. And we have 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, all right? So the first one we're gonna be doing is a squat. So everyone's favorite. And you're gonna have your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. And you're just gonna lower down into a squat. Keep your knees in line with your toes. All right, let's go. Keep breathing. It's okay if you can't get that low. Just go to a comfortable position. If this is too hard, you can do a sit to stand from the chair. Like so. If that's too easy, add 2 seconds pause at the bottom. 1, 2, come up. 1, 2, and come up. Just pick the pace and variation that works best for you. Keep breathing. Keep your core tight. And 3, 2, 1. All right, so next up we have step back lunges. With this one, I want you to start with feet hip width apart. Take 1 big step backward, bend at both knees, all right? And in 3, 2, 1. We're doing 45 seconds on one leg, and we're switching to the other next. If this is too hard for you, just take 1 step back and do static lunge, like so. So without changing your feet, all right? Okay. Press up through the heel. Keep your knees in line with your toe. Keep breathing. Just working through. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we have about 10-second break, so grab some water if you need to. Okay, and we're gonna switch to the opposite leg in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Press up through the front leg. You should feel it in your glutes. To make it harder, start with your knee up like this and go back into a lunge. Bring them back up. This way we're working our abs a little bit more. Just remember, choose the tempo and variation that works best for you. And rest in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. So next one, we have glute bridge. The easy version for this one is to hold on to a wall, and I want you to start with a bend in your hip, and you're gonna kick your leg out by squeezing your glutes at the top. And you're gonna alternate your legs, like so. And if you feel comfortable getting down to the mat, and we're gonna go down to the mat, have your feet hip width apart, bring them closer to you, and you're gonna lift your hip up towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes at the top, and lower down, and up, and down, up, and down, really squeezing your glutes at the top. If this is too hard, you can always do the standing kick, leg kick back version. Up and down, up and down. Alrighty. Cool. All right, grab some water if you need to. We have about 6-second break. Next one up is single leg Romanian deadlift. Now this one's a little bit tricky, but we can do it. Let's just have one leg, balance on one leg. And I want you to grip the floor with your toes. Keep this knee soft, standing nice and tall. You should already feel it in your glutes. I want you to keep the other leg straight, lower, and press your heel towards the wall. So I'm gonna show you the side view. Press the heel towards the wall and squeeze your glutes as you come up, all right? So lower and up. Lower and up. Grab a chair or wall for support if you need to. And 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna switch to the other leg with the same exercise. Okay, grab some water if you want. It's a very hot day, very humid. And 3, 2, 1. Keep your knees soft, core tight. Now, to make this easier, what you can do is take a small step back by keeping your weight over your front foot, and you're gonna bend at your hips, like so. This way, you're still working your hamstrings and glutes. Keep your back straight, core tight. Keep breathing, and we're gonna rest in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we've come to the last exercise of this round. Last one we have is side lunge, similar to what we did in the warm-up, but we're gonna start with feet together. We're gonna lunge to one side, sit back with our hips, and go. All right, here we go. Press up, come to the middle, and shift to the other side. Now, if that's too hard, you can have your feet wide, toes pointing forward, and just lunge like what we did in the warm-up. Keep your knees in line with your toes, core tight, back straight. Keep breathing. And we're gonna have our break in 3, 2, 1. All right, so good job guys, that's the first round. And we have about 30 seconds break, and then we'll move on to the second round. Grab some water. Remember, this is not a competition, so do this, choose the right variation and tempo for yourself, okay? So the first one, everyone's favorite, squat, okay? And we're gonna start in about 3, 2, 1, here we go. You can have your arms out, or you can have your arms on your hip, up to you. Now add a 2-second pause at the bottom, if that's too easy. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. All right, if that's too hard, here's what the chair is for. So you're gonna perform a sit to stand from the chair. Like so. Just keep your knees in line with your toes as you go. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Take a few seconds break. And next one, we have step back lunges. So the same thing, I want you to take a step back, big step back, bend at both knees and come back. And take a step back and come back. Keep your knees in line with your toes and core tight. And breathe throughout. Now, if that's too hard for you, take a big step back and just perform static lunge without changing your feet position. To make this harder, bring your knee up on your way up and lower, bring it up and down. And 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're gonna switch into same exercise, but on opposite leg. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. Keep breathing, core tight. Keep your knees in line with your toes. And press up through the front heel. You should feel it in your glutes. Perform the static lunge if you want. Just keep your weight centered in the middle. That's right. Bring your knee up if you want it to be more challenging. This will challenge your balance as well as your abs. All right, so next one we have glute bridge. Remember the easier version for this, hold on to the wall, bend at the hips a little bit, and just perform leg kickback. Squeeze your glutes at the top, all right? So if you feel comfortable, get onto the mat. We're just gonna bring our feet closer to the bum and have your feet hip width apart, okay? We're gonna drive our hips to the ceiling. Breathe as you go. All right, now to make this harder, add 2 seconds pause at the top. 1, 2, and lower. 1, 2, and lower. Keep breathing. Up, down, up, and down. All right. Okay, cool. So get up and get some water. And we're gonna go right into the next one. Whew. That's the tricky one. So single leg Romanian deadlift. Have balance on one leg, have this knee soft, grip the floor with your toes, stand nice and tall. And keep the other leg straight. Just lower your body by pressing your heel towards the wall. Keep breathing and squeeze your butt as you come up. You should feel a stretch in the back of your thigh when you lower. Remember, to make this easier, take one small step back, shift your weight to the front foot, bend at your hips. All right. Ooh, how's everybody feeling? I'm sweating a lot. I don't know if you guys are. This is a humid day, so stay hydrated. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Balance on one leg and lower down. You might need more space to extend your legs. Keep your back straight, core tight. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. Nice. Keep breathing. You can hold on to a chair for added support, or you can just step back a little and shift your weight over to the front foot and just perform bending at the hip. All right, okay. Whew. So we've come to the last exercise for this round, which is side lunges. Same thing, I want you to start in the middle. We're gonna lunge to one side and switch to the other. Here we go. Whew. Keep your knees in line with your toes. Really sit back with that hip. Keep your core tight. To make this easier, have your feet wide, toes pointing forward. We're just gonna lunge side to side. Just shifting your weight to one leg and the other. Nice. Good job, guys. Keep going. Working through. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good job, guys. We've done 2 rounds of the workout. And now we have about 20 seconds break. And grab some water and get your chair ready. We're gonna do the cool downs, right? All right, first cool down, we have marching. So opposite arm and leg. Just bring your heart rate down slowly. Keep breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. And 3, 2, 1. Now grab a chair. All right, I want you to take one leg out. Keep this leg straight. Dig this heel into the floor and point your toe up. I want you to lean forward by bending at your hip. All right? Keep your chest open, back straight, only bend at the hip. You're gonna feel a lot in your calf and your hamstring. Keep breathing and switch in 3, 2, 1. All right, so take the other leg, dig the heel into the floor, toes up, and just bend at the hip. Remember, keep your chest proud, back straight. All right. Keep breathing. And 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm gonna grab the towel because I'm sweating. All right, next one we have quadriceps stretching. So you're gonna bring your knee up on the chair and you're gonna push your pelvis, push your hips forward by squeezing your glutes. All right, if you're already feeling enough stretch in this position, that's good. And if not, I want you to grab your ankle and pull your leg up while keep squeezing your glutes. All right, switch to the other leg, same thing. Get your knee up on the chair. Grab your ankle if you need to. Now, squeeze your glutes and push your hips forward. Stand nice and tall. Okay, chest proud. You should feel the stretch in front of your thigh, right here. And 3, 2, 1. All right. So we'll come to the last stretch. All right. So sit on the chair. I want you to prop your leg up. So rest this ankle on top of your knee. And I want you to sit nice and tall. So chest open, back straight. If you're feeling already feeling enough stretch in this position, then that's good. If not, I want you to bend at your hips and lean forward, just so slightly. Keep breathing. All right, switch to the other leg. Rest your ankle on top of your knee and lean forward. Keep your back straight, chest open. You should feel a lot in the back of your leg here. We're just stretching the deep muscles within the hips. Keep breathing, and that's it. All right, that's everything. Congratulations, you've done it. And I want to thank you for joining me this evening for the lower body workout. I hope you enjoy the exercise session. And just a reminder, a recording of this class will be provided in the house library for your reference. If you do have any questions about exercise safety and technique, feel free to message your health coach or review the Moving Optimally webinar, which will be available in the house library next week. If you have any feedback, we'd love to hear from you. So message your health coach or share your thoughts anonymously in the forums. Stay tuned for more webinars and have a great day.